I got a bad lag, and we are live. It says we are anyway. You know how YouTube lives anyway. I got to kill the volume on my Bluetooth here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all had a good day. And matter of fact, well, damn, I got another one just popped up.
They keep coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah, I hope the wife ain't got hers on. Never mind. But it's been kind of a cooler than normal day, but yet
Oh, bull crap.
it's still a little bit on the hot side if you out there working.
Oh, it's nice and cool now after the storm came through. It's 80 degrees.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even know what.
It would I think it got up to 94. I'm not sure.
Well, now I'm looking at mine. I don't know if it's saying 80 or 82. So, but, hello, Miss Susie D.
Yeah, we had a storm come through. Wasn't too bad though.
Uh, let's see.
Well, there's a lot of people live right now. I just looked at it.
Really?
Yeah.
Be charming. Stream elements.
That's a bot.
Well, I'm saying hello to him too. Or her. Al Bundy, watch it. I don't want to put you in timeout. You know, I gotta say hey about everybody. Frank.
Yeah, I got roasted today because I didn't want to run the AC in the car, so I just had the windows rolled down.
Was you in the car or the truck?
Truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you getting in and out. You know, it ain't no need having the AC on.
Well, I have to. Yeah. It was hot though. By the time rustling around with some of them dogs, I was looked like I just got dunked in a pool.
Well, now, were the dogs glad to see you, or did any of them give you a rough time?
They gave me, I don't know what the heck it's called. It's in case
On
there's
guard?
well, it's a big pole and it has a rope that's inside of it that you can stick on their neck and pull the rope, and it keeps them from biting you and stuff. But evidently, they liked me. I didn't have any issues. Now getting them in them big plastic cages, the plastic one, the metal ones they gave me were easier because when I putting them in the back of the truck and getting them in the cage, it didn't move around as much. Them plastic ones, they swing their head and the dang thing went all over the place, and you had to hold it down and try to get them in there.
Now, I've got my brother that lives in Georgia, and I have seen this. I don't care what dog you've got, he can go up to it and pet it. I don't care how mean you think he is. He's gone up and petted it.
Yeah, they can sense if you're afraid of them.
Yeah.
They sense that, and they sense your fear, and they get
hostile.
Yeah, they're like, oh, why is why do I feel this fear and whatnot?
But well, by the way it sounds, you didn't have much garden time today.
I just was out there staking up my supposedly cherry tomatoes, but they're not cherry tomatoes.
Really?
Yeah. which sucks because I ain't gonna have cherry tomatoes this year because I should have already been eating cherry tomatoes. These things are about yay big.
There.
I've got some big old purple Cherokees that are already bread size.
I give up on mine. Everything that I put in the ground, no, nothing. I don't know. I don't know if somebody has come through and tainted my soil or what's going on. But this year and last year, I've never had this much problem the whole time. Never.
Hmm.
And the pepper plants that I put up out there, no, they ain't gonna make it either.
Yeah, I've got one pepper. It's probably about yay big already.
Damn, a
And
pepper or pecan?
it's bigger than the plant. I didn't even see it. I was out there weeding because I didn't mess with that bed at all because there were some volunteers from last year coming up. So I left everything alone and I went out there and started pulling weeds and I'm like, holy crap, that's a big pepper.
I got
It still has to turn red though.
uh, when I say I didn't plant no bell peppers. I planted sweet peppers. You know, they don't. I don't think these get over knee high. I've never planted these before, but they just about gone.
Yep. Mine didn't take off. I had a feeling they grew oddly. They didn't because normally it depends on the pepper. I'll snip the top off so they bush out, and they instead of them having a straight, you know, sprout coming up, they teed off and went off by themselves like that. So I didn't have to cut it.
Was that you?
Yeah, and then there I wasn't paying attention, and because I usually take off the first set of flowers,
Okay.
so it concentrates on the plant, and then I took those off, and then I looked again. There's already peppers on there, and I'm like, holy crap, that was fast. And which I did find out though, because normally in my raised beds, I feed once a month. Tomatoes and peppers, that type of thing. And I looked at my tomatoes that I had in the buckets and my peppers. Well, the peppers were fine, but the tomatoes, the leaves were dying on the very bottom. They were turning yellow, which that's a sign of too much water or not enough food, nutrient.
Okay.
So I said, well, I don't want to feed them again. And then I thought, well, wait a minute. This kind of makes sense because whenever it rains, because these are in buckets, the water goes straight through. So any food, nutrient, fertilizer would wash right out. So I'm finding out that I'm having to feed those in a bucket more because it's just getting washed out. And underneath those buckets, the grass grows 5 times faster because it's all getting washed out into the ground.
Good evening, Chris Pratt.
But garden is doing really good right now. I just went up and tied because I wasn't really sure how I was going to do it, so I used to use bamboo, see how that does because I don't know what kind of tomatoes these are. Somehow, some seeds that I had gotten from Garden State Gardener had marked on there sun gold cherry tomatoes. So I wanted to give those a try, but they're not sun gold cherry tomatoes because cherry tomatoes are small and these are, I'm getting big tomatoes off of this thing. So I
Is
have
it
no idea what kind of tomatoes these are.
is it possible they got the names mixed up in the
Oh
house?
yeah, that's what happened. That's why I said he probably, mixed a pack of seeds with, because I know they're tomatoes because I know tomato seeds.
Yeah.
And so I put that, I just planted them thinking they were cherry tomatoes and they're not cherry tomatoes.
Mm. Autumn leaf. The last year I grew tomatoes. Mine did that. And a friend of mine told me to take a teaspoon of Epsom salt to a gallon of water, mix it up real well, and put it in a spray bottle and go out there and spray your leaves and your roots down about once, 3 times a week. And when I done that, my tomatoes grew. There wasn't no more bottom rot on it.
Oh, that bottom rot, blossom rot is something different from that. Your plants need calcium, not nitrate.
Well, now, every year that I did grow tomatoes, that's what happened. The bottom of it would rot.
Yeah, that means you need calcium.
But when I went out there and sprayed that salt water on it, it quit.
That usually that yeah, that's um magnesium or
I think it is magnesium.
yeah, which is good for peppers and tomatoes.
Yeah, but oh, it,
Hey Sharon, Northern Ireland. Ooh.
Lord have mercy. Well, now, what is the time there?
6 hours
Is
should
it
be six,
ahead
five,
or
6 hours.
behind?
Huh? Ahead.
Ahead. Okay.
Yeah. Because Germany 6 hours, I know.
Well, it's either 12 or 1 where she's at. So, but that is one place I've always wanted to visit is
12, 11. Yeah.
12:11. Okay, a.m. So, well, how's your last two? Let's see, 3 days gone.
Hmm?
How has your whole week gone? Wait a minute. Did y'all have a tornado or bad storms up there in order to go out and look for the dogs or what?
No, that was because of the fireworks. Yeah, I didn't know this either, but whenever the fireworks go off, they break their chains and and run away from home and stuff because it scares the crap out of them. The fireworks.
Right.
I mean, you are a dog never seen nothing like that, and look up and the sky's on fire and it's going kaboom, boom, boom.
Mm.
I never really realized it, but yeah. And they said we're doing a thing to where we're going out looking for these animals that's been called in that they ran away from home because of the fireworks.
Okay. Well, now I know. What was it? Tuesday night, I believe it was. Man, we had fireworks. I mean, my neighbors. Hell, I didn't have to go to the park to see fireworks. All I had to do was just sit out in the yard.
I didn't even really bother. I I've seen so many fireworks in my life. It's because I grew up in the carnival and stuff, and every county fair has fireworks. And eventually fireworks gets extremely boring when you see it 20 times a year, 30 times a year.
I can understand that. Well,
That,
see,
that's like riding on rides, because as a kid, I got to ride on all the rides for free as many times as I wanted to go on the rides. And when taking my kids to the county fair or whatnot, and they're saying, let's go on this ride. Let's go. I'm like, no, I don't do rides anymore. I've been on enough. It's there's nothing appealing to me about it.
well, it may not be to you, but it's probably exciting to the person with you. You
Yeah,
know.
I let them go on, and certain ones I told them you're not allowed to go on them, because I know I just know the bad stuff can happen,
Uh,
like the yo-yo, or what they call the swings,
yeah,
is one of the most dangerous ones there is.
I've seen, or I've not seen, but up on TV or something like that, where let's say in mid-flight, them chains or cables will snap.
Oh yeah, I've seen them end up in uh, hot dog stands. The people, it's not a pretty sight. So yeah, I tend to, if kids want to go, I say you can go on these ones and that one, that's fine, but you can't go on that one. Why not? And I said, well, I've seen too many bad things happen on that one.
Good evening, Dagmar. Now, Grace, you ain't up on my channel. You
Oh,
want big
that's
time.
because that's my other channel, but I'll get you on this one too. Oh crap! I'm not even logged in the right thing. Might help.
No, you wouldn't say. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it to you for a minute. I gotta get me some Tylenol. My head all of a sudden started to hurt.
Well, better drink you some water too while you're at it.
Well, now if I drink water, it's gonna take a little bit longer.
I'm just so used to drinking water. Oh,
All right, let me mute it. Let you take over for a minute or two.
and there's something coming up the road. Hopefully that gets blocked out. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Now, I understand people who live in the country and stuff have those little side by sides, but for the people who live in the city, what purpose is there? I mean, that thing costs as much as a vehicle, a little bit cheaper than a vehicle, but I don't understand it. I mean, uh, I wouldn't want to spend that extra money just to drive around in the city. It makes no sense to me. But yeah, that's pretty much. And I found this little nip nip dog. I don't. He go yip 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 yip. I don't know what kind of dog it was, but oh, come on. And he came right to me and came running and jumped right up into my arms. And I had, because they only gave me the 2 cages. One was a plastic one and one was a metal one. And I didn't have room. I didn't want to stick him in with one of the other dogs, so I put him in the truck with us. I don't think it was a Chihuahua. It looked like one of them dogs that ran really fast and smacked his face into the wall and smushed his nose. And he was just the cutest little thing. And I called up and asked him. I said, "Is there anything for?" I described it as a little black dog with a squished up nose. And said, yes. Is there a tag? And I said, no, there's no tag. And said they told me just bring it in. So I brought the other 2 dogs and him in, and the lady was already there waiting for that little dog. little chipper.
Okay, I'll be back.
So that was the best part. Whenever I got to actually be there when somebody said, "You found my little chipper."
Chipper, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what kind of dog it was, but yeah, it was.
Well,
If I seen it again, I'd probably. It almost looked like the boxer, how the boxer's nose is all squished up. It kind of looks like that, but it was just a little bitty dog.
Pekingese?
I don't know.
Ah,
Yeah, you could tell me 100 names, I wouldn't know.
okay.
Yeah, but the old lady was, oh, she was thrilled. She said um, she let him out to do his business, and some neighborhood people set off fireworks and scared the crap out of him, and he took off and just got lost, I guess.
Hmm. When I was young, and we had smoke bombs, we had sparklers, and then I remember when they come out with bottle rockets, like yeah. And we went to. There was a few of us went to the corner store up there, and all of us bought some bottle rockets, and we laid a few of them on the road, and shot them like yeah. Uh, Bad thing about this, mine went up underneath somebody's vehicle, and we hauled ass. We didn't know if it was going to catch on fire or not.
Yeah, we used to have Roman candle fights,
Yeah, I love those.
bottle rocket fights. Yeah,
Yeah, I used to take bottle rockets and hold them just so I could hear them explode.
yeah. Black cats. Those were the good ones.
The M80s were. Man, yeah, I know I can't say what I did, but there's so much mischief you could do with them M80s.
Oh yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but we a little pack of firecrackers.
Lady fingers.
Yeah, we'd take them to school and find the air duct. We'd light them and throw them in there and haul ass. But
Oh, they're fine now. All kinds of. Remember the story I was telling you? Well, somebody else brought it up in 101's chat last night, and like I said, I did the video on it. Sunday, I think it was something like that. Sunday or Monday. Anyway, they can't find the guy she was sitting with. Everybody's seen this guy sitting there, but he wasn't on no list or anything. They can't find him.
I remember you saying something about that.
Yeah.
Now, my next question would be this right here. Was it a real guy or was it a figment of everybody's imagination?
I don't know. She thinks, because there's other people on that are coming out that were on that plane. One guy says he looked over there when they were talking. She was talking to him and everything, and he leaned over like this, and she freaked out and got up and ran out. So, oh no, I'm he's not real. I'm not. I'm not flying this plane. I want out of this plane right now.
Damn.
She wasn't drunk. She didn't get arrested or anything like that. She ended up getting on a different flight and everything. Which, yeah, she got on another flight. Was she brave by itself.
Damn. Nut House. Hello, sir. Hello, Roy. Hello, What Life? So, but Mitch said it's lizard people.
I know.
So,
Now she was more into he was a ghost than anything. I don't know if I got that. Yeah, I can actually play it.
That's kind of what gets me. You know, that's what I was hinting at. But so many people saw this ghost.
Yeah, everybody's seen somebody sitting next to her.
Huh.
Today on Ghost Crafty, we are going to the skies. That's right. An American Airlines passenger demands off a flight, thinks the man sitting next to her is a ghost. A video posted on TikTok shows a woman ranting as she leaves an American airline flight prior to departure in Dallas, yelling that she needs off because the passenger on board is not real. It is a ghost. And she says anyone that stays on board will die alongside that passenger.
A damn good thing I don't fly, period.
Yeah. But whenever I read the story, there was the video, and the first video got taken down, and that's the odd part. There's nothing weird or against terms of service or anything like that, but this video keeps getting taken down. Everybody keeps putting it back up, keeps getting taken down.
Darn.
So either they know something's up or they just don't like that lady. And they're right after that, everybody else had to get off the plane. Everybody got off and they got on another flight, and the guys just disappeared who she was talking to, that everybody seen.
That right there is what kind of freaking me out a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, if you're sitting down, you're already nervous because you're flying in a metal coffin, and you start talking to something sitting next to you, and then he says something to you, and that's what I want to know. I want to know what the heck did it say?
And then again, maybe you really don't want to know what is.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's something about we're all going to die type thing on this plane. or maybe that, because she did mention as she was going out about like the movie. So I don't know if maybe they said something. So I just had a dream with it where the plane's going to explode on takeoff or something.
What Life wants to know what the number of the plane in flight was.
I'd have to read the article. Here, let me find the video. I don't think I'm subscribed on this channel though. Oh, I am. Oh, darn it. Clicked the wrong button.
Don't you hate when that shit happens?
Yeah. It was American Airlines. Oh,
Really?
they won't give out the aircraft number. They're sussing out the aircraft tail number.
And then that goes.
Oh, you know why? Because they don't want, if you're going to go somewhere, then I'm not going on that plane. That's the plane that the ghost was in.
Yeah.
So that's why they're doing that.
Every chance I get, dude.
Here's another.
But have you noticed
it's not available? Every time I find it, it's gone. There's another story on it too. She says, "I'm telling you, I'm getting the F off. There's a reason why I'm getting the F off, and everyone can either believe it or not. I don't give two F's, but I'm telling you right now, I'm getting the F off this plane. That person is not real sitting on that plane. If you sit on this plane with him, you will die."
Have you noticed here in the last few years, there's more paranormal stuff happening than normal?
Oh, I got the video. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you want to play that or not, though.
I'll let you play it on your channel.
Well, technically, I am.
Hey, let 101 play it tonight.
He hasn't set up a live for tonight.
He ain't?
No.
Huh.
There it is.
That's all right. You go for it.
Yeah, it's on YouTube now.
Dude, I think it's a little bit of both. He asked, is more stuff happening or do we just have better cameras? I'm going to say both.
Well, we have better cameras, but when's the last time you seen a picture of Bigfoot?
Just the other day.
Yeah, I keep hearing these stories and everything, but nobody grabs their phone.
I'm with you.
And some of the pictures and videos, I know it would be really freaky if you seen a Bigfoot, but
Yeah.
that's them holding the camera, and like, what am I looking at?
Yeah, they're either running or they're wiping. One of the two.
I
Or
don't know.
probably trying to do both.
And I mean, I've seen some where they've done green screen, and it's very bad green screen. I mean, you can see the green outline because you can kind of see the green outline.
Yeah.
See my finger right here. You can see the green outline. And that's only because I only have one light. If I had a light in the back of me, a light coming up from underneath of me, and lights from the side, you wouldn't be able to tell I had a green screen.
Huh.
It's all about the lighting.
Sassy Cat, I'm gonna be straight up. I can't remember half the stuff I done on prepping last night. I do know I told a joke that made 101 blush, and I can't repeat it on here. 13 triple E? My God.
That's a big foot.
No shit. Hell, he can go water skiing without the skis. But hell, my aunt told me I was the only boy at 9 years old with the biggest feet she ever saw. If I missed my turn, I had to go to the crossroads to turn around. So, it's gonna be a slow night tonight. Who's invite?
Huh?
White Life said, well, there went your invite. Yeah, but that was White Life's joke. Wait a minute. I'm reading chat. Lordy. As exciting as tonight is tonight, I think I'm going to call it at a quarter till.
Quarter till?
Yeah. So, I mean, my head is, I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting a bad headache already. And don't need no jokes on that either. I'll probably end up hitting the bed early tonight on account of it. It didn't happen till I ate that hamburger.
It's probably because you snorted up some of that stuff.
Yeah, it was the wrong stuff to snort, though.
Might be a sinus headache.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because it's going behind my eye there. The wife gave it to me. She had a sinus headache the other day.
Yeah, you had too much sweet tea.
Oh no, I ain't had enough. I ain't had nowhere enough today as I normally have. You got to remember, me and the wife went out today. That's what it was. I had too much fun.
Too much fun. Oh, I gotta do a review. I was going to do it today, but then I got called away. But I got this little kettle. Sure, a lot of people start seeing it here because they're doing a campaign for YouTubers to do reviews on it. Let me go get it.
Grace, thanks for reminding me. I got mine hot and ain't even went in there and got none yet. Regina, I have no idea. All I see now is sunny skies. That's it. Jungle, I can't see it.
Yeah, it cooks. You'll boil water for a drink, like coffee or something.
Right.
It'll cook a soup. You can put, I think you can put 16 ounces in it, 2 cups, and you can pop popcorn, of all things. So that's going to be interesting to check out.
Huh.
I've got popcorn in there, so I'm going to try that first. Or make hot chocolate or something.
You know what a redneck smoke detector is, don't you? 1 minute. Smoke detector.
Yeah, the
No,
Jiffy Pop.
redneck fire alarm.
The Jiffy Pop.
Yeah, over the doorway.
Yeah. No, it's electricity. I mean, it's pretty good size, but it'd be good for because I don't know how many watts it would take to boil water or anything like that. So you could probably hook it up to a solar generator or something like that.
No.
But it looks cool. I'm not even sure how much them things cost. And it's probably made in China. It doesn't really say.
Let me check.
Yeah, it's made in China. But everything's made in China now. Very seldom you see stuff that's not made in China.
That's what, 1 in 100 million?
Yeah. And I do know everybody says to buy, American stuff and whatnot. And they complain, oh, you're using this. You're not American. You're not using. And I know dang well that you're either on a computer telling me this or on the cell phone, which neither one of them were made in America.
Well, the funny thing about it is it's hard to buy America when you can't find it.
Oh yeah, for computer stuff. The only thing is NVIDIA, and there used to be the sound card used to be made in the United States, and most of those parts were from other places that assembles, like the diodes and things like that.
Damn.
I mean, in a perfect world, yeah, that'd be great to have American made cell phones and all that stuff, but not anymore.
Mm.
And complaining about somebody else using it is not helping anything.
No.
Because I guarantee when it goes time to complain, they rather complain to somebody that's on YouTube than complain to their congressman or something like that.
Well, for one thing, if they complain on YouTube, bitch, I still missed you. Can't nobody do nothing. The only thing you can do is either cut them off or boot them out. You know, that ain't gonna stop it.
What are you doing, Ornery?
But you know,
And I still have to get those. So they're not solar lights, unfortunately. If they were solar lights, I'd probably have them installed already. But they're electric. They're supposed to be really good floodlights, so we'll have to see. And I've found out, dang, deer chewing on my damn cucumber plant back there again. So after I get done here, I'm going to hook up my sprayer thing.
sounds like deer stewed to me for fall.
Yeah, you can't do that in the city though.
You got any arrows?
Can't do that in the city.
Yes, you can, only if you get caught. Is it illegal?
Yeah. I have everybody watches everything I do when I go outside.
Ain't that a shame? Well, hell, open up the window and pop it. Hello, kitty, kitty, kitty. How in the hell did he do that? Look at his eyes. Yeah, kitty, kitty. And like he's trying to wink. But both of them. Them's type of cats I like. My last one, the one I had, he a smart cat, don't get me wrong. But we lived in a mobile home. And he would get on top of the trailer. And if a stray cat was to come in the yard, he would pounce down off the trailer on that cat. And we had steps with a handrail on it. And if he wanted back in the house, he'd ring the doorbell until somebody got up and let him in.
Yeah, dude, hold my beer. Every year I get called, the health department comes over and or the sheriff department comes about my son's car. And my son is in the army deployed overseas right now, so there's no way he can come over and take care of the car. So it's parked in the car or parked in the driveway. And every year I get the same thing. They come and say, "Whoa, your neighbors are complaining about your vehicles in the yard." And I tell them the same thing. I said, "It's my son's. He's in the army. He can't come back just whenever he wants to." I said, and usually the time that they come is every time he's deployed or something. But yeah, now he's stationed in Germany, so yeah, you just don't pick up and leave and come over here and sign a paper to get rid of the car. I mean, I could very well, send papers over him. He'd get them notarized over there and stuff, but yeah, I rather leave the car out there until it rusts away. Oh, our our city here is really strict about every little thing. Can't have rain catchment. Um, can't have tires. I used to plant my tomatoes in tires, stack them up. Can't have that. And I said, well, there's stuff planted in them. It's not like water is going to fill up and I'm going to get mosquitoes. There's dirt in them, so they can't fill up with water. Well, we can't have tires in the backyard. I said, what if I paint them and paint little pretty pictures on it for you? No, can't. They're still tires.
Damn.
Yeah.
You got a screwed up town.
Yeah.
It's got me curious about something now. Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. Let's see.
Yeah, I can't get over Possum Run Road. We were trying to get her to 5,000. I'm not saying that that's the reason why she got her subscribers, but after she came on my show, a week later, she's at 20,000 subscribers now.
Damn, you're doing pretty good then.
Yeah, I told her I'm your good luck. All you have to do is come on my show, and then you get a bunch of subscribers.
Well, I wonder what happened to me. I know what it is. People just don't like the way I talk. That's what it is.
And although she is experience the fun of YouTube, though. The bad stuff that comes with YouTube. She's had a lot of trolls and stuff now. Yeah, Peanut. I thought that Jeff would have made a good MJ on your last skit.
No.
Huh?
I don't like to read. Man, we got red birds all over the place this year. Red birds and bluebirds.
It must be nice. I'd seen that one and I was like shocked because I ain't seen one for a long time.
I tell you something else I've heard this year that I've not heard. The woodpecker. Matter of fact, I've done seen a couple of them. Well, let me rephrase that. I've seen a woodpecker twice. I don't know if it's the same one or not. But late in the evenings or early in the mornings, step out on the porch. You can hear them going to town on some tree out there.
Did you see what Life said?
Yeah, asshole. What, Life? I'm going to time you out in a minute. Oh, Lordy. But no, not as MJ. Wait a minute.
Who MJ is?
Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson?
No, not either one of them.
Oh, and I have no idea.
Okay, the skit was about Spider-Man.
Oh, shit. No, I'm glad I wasn't on there.
You know who MJ is now, don't you?
Yeah. And I know who he is, but I can't think of his damn burn name.
It's not a him.
It don't make a damn bit of look. How many times have I called a female a guy and the guy a female on up in here?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. And MJ's the Spider-Man's girlfriend.
Mm.
You know, where he hangs upside down and gives her a kiss.
Yeah.
I'll
Hell,
put it that way in that movie.
that was in season 2, though, wasn't it?
No, that was well, depends what movie you're going with. Because back in the day, in the early 80s, Spider-Man was the number one superhero, the most popular one. And then Batman came out, the original Batman. Well,
Aunt May.
the Beetlejuice guy.
Oh, damn it! I can see his damn face now. Nuthouse, you need to do one on Mayberry. Who would he?
No, not Tim Burton.
Oh, hell no.
Uh,
He's a comedian. He's played the person who played Beetlejuice.
bald dude.
No.
Yeah, there you go. Michael Keaton. Yeah, that's him. That was the first. Well, not the first Batman, but the big movie, and he played in the first and the second one. I do believe. And then they went downhill after that.
No, Nuthouse. No, I will sit back and I will watch. But I just want to know who you gonna get to do Ain't B. What? No dig deeper tonight.
I have no idea. I haven't looked at YouTube.
That's what Grace Johnson said. No dig deeper tonight. Sunday morning instead.
Okay.
Be charming. I still watch Mayberry. And to give you an idea, I'm not too far from where Aunt B lived before she passed.
Well, who would Jeff be though? Barney Five or Andy?
Probably Otis.
Or Otis. that wouldn't be too much reading for Otis.
But you look at it like this. Otis is the only one on that show that's married. No damn wonder he stays drunk. You know, Mayberry RLD.
School teacher's not married.
No, none of them's married, but Otis. Not even the Darlings were married.
The barber's Phil.
Barbara who?
No, Phil. Isn't he the barber?
Oh, not Phil. Floyd.
Floyd, yeah, that's it, Floyd. We know Gomer Pyle
None of them
married.
was married. Not even the Darlings were married. You know, come think about it. Beverly Hillbillies, wasn't nobody married on there either. I don't know, but yeah, I can understand why they wasn't married.
They're all kin. Oh, God,
yeah.
now I'm sounding like them now.
And I'm not doing Ernest T. Bass either.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Charlene Darling got married.
Yeah, but not.
Did that count? Well, no, it did because
Yeah, it does count because she got married on the show.
Andy married her.
Yeah, but Ernest T. Bass came and took her away. And come to find out, it was Barney dressed up
Yeah.
as. Yeah. That's crying shame. You trying to sit here and try to figure out who was married on Andy Griffith. Now, the Darlings was not supposed to have been a regular guest like they was. What life? There is one city block in Mount Airy that is set up like Mayberry. That's it. And it ain't even a full block.
What about Cletus?
Cletus Judd. You know what?
Yeah, you can't even talk about that show, I guess.
If you get I can't even think of a damn name now. Otis to where he's drunk riding that cow. I might do that one.
Yeah, you have to talk to him about it.
What's that?
You gonna do the Andy Griffin skit?
No, I'm not gonna do it.
You just said you would if you get Otis to drive a cow.
Yeah, look, my mouth was running faster than my brain.
Yeah, see, look at there. Charlene married Dud.
Dud
Wash, and they had a baby.
They did have a baby. Damn, that was never mind. Shut. Okay. No, I can't say nothing about that. Not 8B's Cafe up there.
Okay. Where was Dukes of Hazzard? What state was that in?
Really? You gonna ask me that question? You better off asking What Life that question. He's closer to the state than I am. State of confusion. Georgia.
And you remember what county?
I want to say, I don't know why, but I'm wanting to say Hazard County. But I don't think it's right.
Yeah. Well, B got the Hazard one right first.
It's a couple.
I can't do it. Go ahead, Jeff.
You're like, I can really sound like Ernest T. Bass. No, Ernest T.
No,
Bass.
that's not.
Not Ernest T. Bass. Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Yeah.
And dog Flash.
Yeah. Good old Flash.
Hazard County, Georgia. Okay. Is there really a Hazard County in Georgia? Or is that just a made up name?
There was actually multiple years. The show, the Charger changed in different years. Because there, like the antenna, 1 year it was there and 1 year it wasn't there.
You right, Nut House. They did destroy a bunch of Chargers during that movie.
Oh yeah.
And I was pissed off about it. They could have gave me one of them.
Yeah, they the blonde one. I can't remember his name now.
Bo or Luke?
No, his real name.
David Soul.
No. He tells a story all the time. He's on YouTube. Let me find it real quick. His wife just died though, so I was actually getting him to talk on. I was going to get him on my show.
John Snyder.
Yeah, that's him. And unfortunately, his wife just passed. Well, it's been a few months, but
Al, it ain't the Daisy Duke shorts I liked. It's what was in them Daisy Duke shorts is what I liked as a youngin'.
yeah, he's a good guy there. Like I said, unfortunately, his wife passed.
Which,
Yeah.
which one of them got in so much trouble all the time?
It's probably him because he speaks his mind, and he doesn't like Potato Head at all.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised that he still has a YouTube channel.
I knew I liked
The
some
reason
reason.
he still has a channel is because it's an official artist channel.
Somebody else. Right now, I can't think of it. Dixie Challenger? No.
Yeah, he did a thing where he was talking about being a widower. I don't know what you call it, but I couldn't watch it. I couldn't watch it all. It hit him hard.
Bet that's what me and Bushcraft was talking about before the show tonight. Just give it time.
Oh yeah, and like I was telling him, that's already been
Preached on.
that's actually old news because that was in February when they were already talking about redesigning the passport because this fall is when they're going to start mandating stuff.
Yeah.
And that's about all I'm going to say about it.
And they're going to enforce the curfew this time. Damn. I can't believe I said that.
Well, no.
Not the curfew.
I don't know what was said on pinballs, but you're not going to be forced to stay home unless you don't do these things. If you don't do those, you have to stay home and have everything delivered to you and whatnot.
Oh hell, that's gonna be heaven on earth then for me. I don't feel like that's gonna save me gas for my car.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know what pinball said, so I can't. But I already, and unfortunately, I'm not going to talk about it because I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Damn, did you get in trouble again?
Not that I know of, but
okay.
I'm still in trouble. I got till the 19th.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Grace, I'm right there with you on that. They can try.
And that's what sucks about being under the microscope you see so much stuff you want to talk about, but you can't.
Yeah.
Somebody was talking to me about going to, what was it? Patreon. Patreon, you can upload videos there now, not from YouTube. You can upload to Patreon, so you can talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about. Unfortunately, people have to pay to listen to it, and I don't like that part of it. If there's a way to do it to where it wasn't paid for.
Margaret Ward, I'm not doubting you one bit. There's a whole bunch of stuff I hadn't heard of. But if that's true, I would love to lay my hands on one. 1970 Dixie Challenger with a 426 Hemi. I'd never heard of one. I'm going to have to look that up. Now, out of all the cars, I'd love to lay my hands on a 72 Cuda.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah. I just ain't got the money to pay for one.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Like a 67 Impala, I'd like to have. 70 Monte Carlo.
67. I want to say the 67 Impala, Roy had one, or Roy's parents had one.
Well, the 4-door actually.
I think theirs was 2-door.
Yeah, the 4-door for one reason. It'd be painted black, and it's a supernatural car, baby.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What car was that? Damn. I want to say 62 or 63 Vet, the split rear window.
Oh yeah.
I want the 72 Cuda. There's quite a few cars. Coming up, I never liked Chevrolets. Okay.
I think it's a 72 Buick Riviera. Has that wonky cone at the bottom of the back window.
Okay, I do know what you're talking about. Is
Yeah.
a 70,
I think it's a 72.
but
72, 73.
here in the last few years, I'm really starting to like Chevrolets. I love the Chevelles. I want the 72 Chevelle.
68 Camaro's nice too.
I want the 62 Nova 2. I love
68,
my
68 El Camino too.
yeah.
63 is good too.
Damn, maybe 56 Chevrolet. And I'd love to lay my hands on I want to say a 55 Nomad. I think it was 55.
What about the Cadillac?
If
Eldorado.
now, believe it or not, I want to say it's a 62. I'm not familiar with the year. A 62 Cadillac, one that had the fins on it.
Oh.
Now,
well, a lot of them did. The Eldorado, I can't remember which one year that was. I think it was 68.
I want to say it had the fins and the the round tail light that was poking out. Every time I tell the
There
wife,
it is. Well, here's the. Oops, where'd you go?
he's hiding.
Yeah, the 68 Eldorado. I tried so hard to get this damn car. It was in the back of an abandoned house. Tab. Dang it.
Now, the reason I'm on a 56 Chevrolet is because don't too many people know where to put the gas in at.
Oh, there's a lot of those.
Let's see what we got here.
And this has the the thing where the oops, I can get the headlight guards in it.
Okay, yeah.
And you see over there
Yeah.
on the other side, there's the fins you're talking about, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Damn,
those cones that are on the tail light part?
yeah.
You talk about some money.
No kidding.
That the rocket look of that tail light, red bit.
Right.
I've seen those go for thousands.
Oh, come on. Man, look at the white walls on that caddy over there.
Yeah, the one over in the corner there.
Yeah. Wonder what the price of one sells for now. I know they expensive, but can you imagine a barn find on something like that?
Oh man, I'd love to have that Cadillac there. Now I'm not a Cadillac fan, but I tried so damn hard to get that thing. I couldn't. I called everywhere and I said I'll pull it out of there and everything. I just need a salvage title because they couldn't sell anything in that where that house was because it was um, the guy died there and there was nobody to take over the taxes or anything like that. So it just sat there and the Cadillac, and this was in Arizona, Phoenix, so there was no rust on this thing. Sitting in the backyard, and I tried to get it, and I just couldn't get it done.
Oh Lord. They got neutral on it, don't it?
Well, the thing is, you have to be able to get a title for it, and I could have got the salvage title if the state would have or the city would have released it to me. I even asked them how much taxes on the property was. Told them I'd pay the taxes just to get the car. Nope.
Really?
Yeah, the taxes was $4,000.
Oh hell yeah, I pay those taxes
Yeah,
to get that.
and like this was in the '80s, so
Well, now if everything goes right, which I seriously doubt it's going to go right, I may end up with a Cadillac. I'm not sure the year, but I'm thinking it's a late 70, early 80 model, you know.
yeah.
But before I hook up to it or have somebody hook up to it, I'm definitely going to check it out because let's just say I'm going to have it checked out. Okay.
No, that wasn't it either. It was
Now, dude, I'm not familiar what you're talking about on that one.
yeah, there it is. I had a '78 Mark 7 Lincoln.
Damn, you know how long it's been since I even heard of one of those?
Yeah,
That
and
was,
paid $400 for it. Had a small leak in the gas tank, and that's when the gas wasn't real expensive. This has been probably 20 years ago, and it was harder for me to change the gas tank than just let 50 cents drain out every time I parked. So um, I had it where I was staying at. Didn't really notice it until uh, I had moved out. So where I was always back in, I had it parked there, and after about 6 months of this gas dripping out, noticed there was a hole in the concrete. It ate a hole in the concrete where it drained out.
huh?
I ended up reselling it, even though that had a hole in the gas tank. I ended up selling it for $1,200.
The very
Big ass boat. Oh man!
yeah, they were.
But the seats were so comfy. It was like you're sitting on a recliner.
Oh shit! You can lay down the seats and stretch out and not touch sides on them things.
Oh yeah.
You know the very first car that I bought, and I gave $300 for, was a '69 Plymouth Fury 3, and I thought it was hot shit. It had a damn 318 in it. And the next car, there was another guy who wanted that worse than I did. He traded me a '67 Cougar with a 302 Boss in it, and I had to give him $200. Dude, I jumped on that. I wanted the Cougar. Now, I just wish to God I kept that damn Cougar.
Um, when Mustang went, they went compact car. I forget what year it was, but it was in the 70s. But um, I found one out in the middle of in the old dirt road, and I seen it sitting on in their yard and had grass all growing around it. So I pulled over and said, "You guys interested in selling that car?" Oh, that car hasn't drove for such a long time, and blah blah blah, this and that. And I said, "Well, how much you take for it, and how much you give me?" And I said, "Well, I got $50 on me." So okay, uh, set up there, um, trying to get it going, put a new battery in it. It was turned over and everything, but wasn't getting any gas. And took the filter off, cleaned it out, and put it back in there again. It had so much rust came through there again. I said, "Well, that's a bomb on that one because the gas tank's full of rust." So I had a 5-gallon bucket in the back, and I put a hose into it and
Yep,
ran it through there. Whoom, started right up.
I've done that.
Aired up them tires, and we're going down the road, and there goes one tire. And but I had already thought of this, and I had four tires in the back seat, ready to go. So every time a tire blew out, I put another spare on. And
Now,
got that thing. I drove around that car with a 5-gallon little drum in the back of the trunk for probably 3 months before I changed the gas tank.
now, wait a minute. Hold on. I got to address something in chat here. and it's kind of serious. Al Bundy, at your age, are they even called cougars anymore? How many times have you got in your car, you go for a pretty good trip, and the tires on your car were so bold that it wasn't even funny? They're so caught picking slick, but you know.
Not too many times. I mean, I didn't go buy brand new tires. I went and bought used tires.
It seemed like I had it was a Plymouth, and I can't think of it. But I was on the way to work, and we was running late, and it was roads just started getting wet. Hell, I was flying, coming out of a curve. Next thing I know, every damn thing was going around circles. A car done crossed up with me, and that was it had a what was it, a 318, 3 on the tree. And I'm thinking that was the last car that I bought that was a straight drive.
Yeah, dude, hold my beer. That's what I had on the back of my Monte Carlo was 50 slicks.
I had 60s on the Cougar all the way around.
All the way around?
All the way around.
The 50 slicks are very wide, big tires.
I said 60s. I had 60s.
Oh, well, 50 slicks are for racing or drag racing. They're probably about that much rubber in them.
Yeah.
And they're really, really wide tires.
Oh, yeah.
The 15-inch tires or rims, but the tire itself they're called 50 slicks.
Well,
and
now
they don't have traction, but they're really soft, so they grab the ground.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, now when I sold that Cougar, 2 weeks before I sold it, I put 4 brand new tires all the way around. He come back 2 weeks after I sold the boy the car. He wanted his money back because tires were slick. I looked at them, all 4 of them were slick. He done burned the rubber off all of them. And I said, no, I ain't doing that shit. But that car right there, you could be running down the road doing about 40 plus, kick it, and it would grab and spin.
Oh, yeah.
Harvest Mary Moon, good evening, lady. How are you doing?
On my Monte Carlo, I was running nitro through it until I figured out it actually burns up the motor.
Oh yeah, if it ain't right.
Oh, it was fun until.
Yep. Now my cousin had one, but he had a 71 Monte Carlo. You know, and shit. Even till this day, I'd still like to have had that thing.
Yeah, I had to. I was getting real good at the driving with them 50 slicks on there, because if you go if it's wet at all, you slide all over the place, and which was fun because I was a teenager and that was fun. But yeah, you punch it and sit there and let them, and it was like Well, it's pretty much like the Canadian fires in Ohio. You couldn't see anything past it.
Yeah, I've noticed that myself. But
I'd hit the gas. I'd be at the front of the light, and I hit the gas, and I'd let it sit there for a few minutes, and nobody would pass me because they couldn't see anything. So I would take off, and I'd look back in the back mirror, and there's nobody going through the smoke because they can't see anything.
damn. The very first pickup truck that I bought was a 71 Ford. When I bought it, I was going through about 3 quarts of oil a week. Yeah. And when I finally got rid of it, I think I was going through a little over a case a week. But what I liked about it, somebody'd be riding my ass or whatever, I'd stomp down on the gas pedal and you could see smoke and oil come out. And then when they turned their windshield wipers on, they had to pull over because they couldn't see. So, here it is, 47 minutes later. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call it a night. So I don't know if 101's going live or not. Anybody going live tonight?
Craig, I believe.
Okay. So.
Ooh, I'm trending on TikTok.
Yeah. So everybody jump over there at Craig's and tell them Bushcraft sent you. And I shall talk to y'all. Wait a minute. Are you going live tomorrow?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I plan on it, but I don't know if I'll be headed out, looking. I don't know if there's any more dogs missing or not. So.
Okay. Well, if not, you'll probably be on Tuesday.
Monday.
Yeah. I keep forgetting. And I should be back up and going Thursday. I'm not going to count on that right yet. And I want to thank all my mods in here. Without y'all, we wouldn't be where we at. So, all right, everybody have a good one. Adios. Bye.